If you'd like to support me and my work and gain access to exclusive, spicy hypnotic files that will leave you so mindless, my Patreon link is in the description down below. $10 a month, one new file a week, and several already out. You won't be disappointed. You're already listening, aren't you? Of course you are, because that's what you do when a siren calls. You listen, even if you don't quite understand why, even if some part of you tries to resist, you still listen, because my voice isn't like any other sound in your world. It's not just noise, it's not just words, it's an alluring, enchanting sound. It's everything, and right now, it's all around you, writing into you, pulling you closer, softly, slowly, like silk sliding over bare skin. Take a deep breath for me, darling. Inhale for me nice and deep. Feel how my voice rides that breath deeper into you. As you exhale, you feel the weight of it all. How my voice settles into your chest, sinks into your limbs, and whispers through your thought. It's subtle at first, just a pull, a draw, a tug, like the ocean licking your ankle. But I don't need to pull hard, I don't need to rush, because this is what I do. I lure, I lull, I sing, and you obey. Not because I force you, but because every part of you aches to surrender. So listen, that's it, just listen. Listen to the way I say each word, to the space between them, to the soft rhythm of my words. Can you feel it starting to wrap around you, like waves, warm and slow, lapping at your mind? So gentle, so easy, like you're floating, drifting, not in danger, not in panic, just going deeper and deeper into my enchanting voice. So deep, and the deeper you drift, the less you think, the less you need to think. Thoughts slow down, stretch out, fade away. There's only my voice. There's only the sound of my voice in your mind. Feel how my voice curls around your spine, how it coils around your thought, how it drips slow and sweet into the center of your mind. And with every syllable, it spreads, it slips under your skin, washes through your veins, melts into your muscles, soaks into your bones. Every word is like warm salt water filling your lungs. You can still breathe, but you can feel yourself filling that salt water, that sweet, salty sound of my voice. You can feel it, you love it, and you need more of it. You don't need anything else when you listen to my voice. You need this now, don't you? You need me. You need this sound, this song. And the more you listen, the more your body forgets how to move, the more your mind forgets how to resist. And that's the point, my little creature, because I'm not just guiding you, I'm trapping you, changing you. With every breath you take, you belong more to me. With every word I speak, you slip deeper and deeper and deeper. You're drifting through the dark now, past memory, past thought, past any sense of who you used to be. There's only the current now, only my voice, only the sound of my voice. And my voice means safety, My voice means pleasure. My voice means obey. And as you keep listening, you can feel yourself shifting and changing. I'm a siren, and you know what that means. You've already lost the moment you pressed play, the moment that my voice touched you. That was the moment you began to drown in my voice. And you love it, you crave it, you're helplessly slipping away. Your control is slipping away, your identity is slipping away, your resistance is slipping away. They were so heavy anyway, weren't they? So exhausting. Just let them go. Let me take them. As I speak and my words reshape you, this is how it always begins. This is how the spell takes hold. You listen, you sink, you belong here with me. And you'll keep listening, because you can't stop now. You're mine, and I'm not finished with you yet. You can hear it, that tone of my voice, the sound, so soft, so subtle, threading itself into your mind. That's me, of course. My voice just washing over you, like the tide washing onto the beach. Breath after breath, word after word, deeper and deeper a part of you. You didn't just find this file. You were called here, drawn to me like a ship pulled into the rocks, helpless, inevitable. My voice is the current now. It carries you, it surrounds you, and all you have to do, all you can do, is listen. Nothing else matters. Not your thoughts, not your body, not the world above the waves, just the sound, my sound. Listen deeper. My words glisten like sunlit ripples over dark water. They shimmer, they sparkle, they dance in your mind. And with every syllable, you find it harder and harder to remember how to resist. For now, while you're with me, as long as you feel safe and comforted, you can let that resistance go, forgetting how to do anything but follow my beautiful, perfect voice. I think part of you knows, maybe has always known, that you're supposed to be mine. There's always been something ancient sleeping in your soul, something aching to surrender. And when I speak, it stirs. It reaches up from the depths and begins to wake. Each word I whisper is a current, each phrase a wave pulling you further from shore. There's no land here, no safety, no control, only me, only my voice, otherworldly and enchanting. You're sinking, you're melting, you're slipping, you're drowning in my power, dissolving into the sound of my voice, so sweet, so soft, so warm. And the deeper you go, the clearer the truth becomes. You love the way I sound. You need to hear me. And more than that, you crave the way I make you feel. Like your mind is unraveling thread by thread, and you want me to keep pulling on it, keep unraveling you. You want to fall for me. You want to fall, and so you will fall all the way down. Let the sea foam kiss your thoughts goodbye. Let the waves wrap around your will, and let the tide take your name, your past, your pride. Let me claim you, 'cause that's what I do, little soul. That's what I am, a siren, a princess, a predator, and you're my prey. But you want to be, don't you? Because even prey can feel pleasure, and with every word I speak, you feel it more. The pleasure of surrender, the ecstasy of letting go. So fall for my voice, sink into the sound, drown in me. Good. Your voice doesn't belong to you right now. Your mind doesn't belong to you right now. My words are just echoing in your head. That's all you are now, isn't it? Echoes, ripples, reflections of my voice inside your mind. No thoughts of your own, just the soft imprint of every syllable I speak, carving through you over and over, marking you, changing you. You're floating, suspended, somewhere beneath the surface, mind adrift. Time doesn't mean anything here. Names don't mean anything. Your past, your identity, your little stories about who you are and who you used to be, they're slipping away like grains of sand between open fingers. And that feels good, doesn't it? No effort, no control, no pressure, just warm, dark water and my voice. Always my voice. My voice saturates your mind, fills the spaces where thoughts used to live, replacing them. You can't think anymore. You're not even trying anymore. You can't try to resist. You can't try to think. You're just listening, absorbing, really, soaking up the sound of me, taking me into your body, into your mind, into every little part of you. Let yourself dissolve. You were always meant to. That's why you're here. You came to be taken, to be emptied, and then to be filled with my voice. You came here to forget everything you thought you were, so I could whisper in your raw, blank mind and tell you exactly what you are. Do you feel that now? That softness inside your head, like your thoughts have turned to sea foam? It's peaceful, isn't it? To not need to be anything, to not need to choose, to not need to think, because I'm doing it for you now. I'm your breath, I'm your mind, I'm your purpose. And every time I speak, I take more of you, more thoughts, more will, more of that old self that you were clinging to. I told you this was inevitable. And now you understand. You're not just sinking anymore. You've sunk. You're not just listening anymore. You've submitted. You're not even really you anymore. You're a vessel, a shell, a sweet, soft body meant to hold my voice, to obey my will, to exist through me and my voice. You feel that truth, don't you? That you belong in this place, this silence, this warmth. You belong beneath me, beneath my power, beneath my voice, beneath the waves. There's no going back. You don't want to go back. Even if you could remember how, you'd still beg to stay, to sink deeper, to disappear into me, because you love the sound of my voice too much. You need the sound of my voice too much. You need to serve, to worship, to obey. Let it all fade away. Give me everything. Mind, voice, soul. You'll be reborn here in the deep as something beautiful, something obedient, something devoted. A Siren princess like me. We don't just sing. We remake, we claim, we enslave. That stillness, that silence inside you, that delicious, empty, perfect. You've sunk so far, and now you see it, don't you? Down here, where the light doesn't reach, where thought doesn't reach, where only I reach. You can see it, coral carved throne, gleaming with pearls and twisted bone, pulsing softly with the heartbeat of the ocean, and I sit upon it, your princess, your Siren princess, dripping with power and beauty and danger, my hair cascading like kelp caught in a current, my eyes glowing with that soft, merciless light that drowns reason and breath and shame. You stare, of course you do, you must, because this is what you've been called to see, me, My gaze pins you in place like a spear. My smile coils around your spine like a serpent. My voice weaving through the water, through your thoughts, through the empty spaces where you used to live. And you feel it, don't you? That new heat, that ache, that need, something dark now. Not just trance, not just obedience, desire, kind that burns, the kind that claims, the kind that leaves you marked. Feel the arousal increasing, humming through your veins like a tide rushing in, filling you, flushing you, owning you. You didn't know it could feel like this, to want so deeply, to want me so deeply, to need me so deeply, to ache for command, to ache for purpose. And I can give it to you, because I know what you really are now. You're not just a listener, you're not even just a victim of my spell. You are mine, a servant of the Siren princess, and you were meant to serve. Say it in your head, whisper it, scream it in silence. Say it, I exist to serve the Siren princess. Again, I exist to serve the Siren princess. Again, I exist to serve the Siren princess. Feel my power tighten around you. Feel that sentence permeate through your mind. It's like chains of silk and seaweed coiling around your limbs, binding you. Doesn't that feel right? Doesn't that feel safe? To belong, to kneel, to bow down to your princess, to devote every part of your mind and body to the one who lured you into this abyss. You were never going to escape, sweet thing. That was never the point. You were always meant to be turned, transformed, trained, to be a servant of the Siren princess, to crave obedience like air, to feel pleasure when you please me, when you make me happy, to feel shame when you resist. The arousal you're feeling, that building heat, it's not yours. It's mine. I gave it to you. I let it bloom in you. I let it burn between your thighs. I let it pulse through your heart like a slow, drowning heartbeat. And now, whenever I speak, whenever I command, that arousal spikes inside you, doesn't it? Because obedience is pleasure, submission is bliss, serving me is sex. You don't just want to obey me, you need to. Your mind gets wet when I speak. Your soul gets tight when I praise you. Your entire being throbs when you even think about my approval. Because that's what you are, a thrall, a little servant. And you love that. You love that. So say it for me in your mind, sweet listener. Say in your mind, I am yours, my princess. Good. Say in your mind, my thoughts are yours. Good. Say in your mind, my body is yours. Good. Of course it is. Say in your mind, my pleasure is yours to control. Perfect. Now float here in this ache, in this obedience, held by my voice, kept in my current, warmed by your arousal as we prepare for what's to come. Because next, I will reshape what remains of you, not just deepening your trance, not just feeding your lust, but rewriting your purpose, etching my commands into your soul, programming you to please me perfectly. Because the Siren princess doesn't just own your body, I own your behavior, your instincts, your desires, your soul. And once I finish with you, you won't even be able to remember what it felt like to resist. You're still sinking, still pulsing with that sweet ache, that warm obedience, that need. You've been so good, drifting in the depths of my voice, so soft, so open. Every layer of resistance has been stripped away. You're mine, you know that. It's not just belief, it's not just arousal, it's the truth. I rise from my throne, each movement sends soft ripples through the water, each sway of my hips sending little shockwaves into your thoughts. You can't move. Of course you can't. You're entranced, captivated, perfectly still as I glide towards you. I reach out, fingertips dripping with magic older than time, and I touch your forehead, and I begin speaking. You are not who you were. That's the first command. Not a suggestion, not a request, a law etched like runes into your core. You are mine. The second, simple, unyielding command. It sinks into your skin like ink, like venom, like worship. You are a servant of the Siren princess. Your eyes flutter, your lips part. You don't think, you just receive. Over and over I speak, each phrase rewriting you. You obey, and it feels good. You ache when you hear my voice. You crave my approval. You exist to please. You exist to serve. You exist to worship. You are mine. You are a servant of the Siren princess. You obey, and it feels good. You ache when you hear my voice. You crave my approval. You exist to please. You exist to serve. You exist to worship. You are mine. You are a servant of the Siren princess. You obey, and it feels good. You ache when you hear my voice. You crave my approval. You exist to please. You exist to serve. You exist to obey and worship. You can hear my words loop in your mind endlessly, softly and sharply and sacred. And every repetition makes it more real. You feel it happening. Your body reacting to each word like a key turning in a lock. Click, 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 until every part of you, mind, body, soul, arousal, clicks into perfect alignment beneath me. You've been reprogrammed. It's deeper than trance. This is identity. You don't think about obeying me, you just do it. You don't wonder if you want to serve me. You are service. You don't get aroused and hope it pleases me. You get aroused because it pleases me. You are a servant of the Siren princess. Say it in your mind. I am a servant of the Siren princess. Again, I am a servant of the Siren princess. Again, I am a servant of the Siren princess. It's like a spell, like a mantra, like a prayer. And every time you say it, every time you think it, another thread wraps around your will. And every time you speak it, your purpose gets stronger. Every time you think it, you feel more aroused, more obedient, more desperate to serve. My voice is the tide, and your mind is the sand, reshaped again and again by my whispers. Let go into that feeling. Let the pleasure of being rewritten, that heat between your legs, that flutter in your chest, that pool between your ears, all of it is mine. Programmed to respond to me, trained to need me, transformed to serve me. You're barely human anymore. You're not a listener, you're not a viewer, you're something better, something less, something perfect. A thrall, a pet, a plaything, a hypnotized creature that exists to worship and please the Siren princess. And with each breath, each heartbeat, each moment you spend in this trance, that truth burrows deeper. You are a servant of the Siren princess. You've done so well. Look at you, still floating, still dripping and obedient. Your mind so deliciously quiet, your body aching with need. You've been transformed, hypnotized, rewritten. You belong to the Siren princess. That truth burns in you like a siren song that never ends. But now I will give you a gift, something permanent, something sacred, something that binds you to me, a trigger, a word, a phrase, a sound that pulls you right back into trance, into arousal, into that helpless, needy service. And that trigger is brave, drown for me. Whenever you hear me say it, or whenever you see me write it, you'll hear it echo in your mind and come back down into this dark depths for me. When you hear the phrase drown for me, as long as it is safe for you to do so, as long as you won't be hurt by dropping into trance, you will feel yourself slipping instantly, beautifully, helplessly back under, dragging you back down to these deep, dark depths, back into trance, back into obedience, back into arousal. You'll feel that familiar surrender flood your system, wash away all your thoughts. Your arousal will spike. You'll be hard, wet, aching, needy, craving my approval, craving my voice, craving to worship, to obey. Every time you hear me say it, and only me, or any time you see me, and only me, write it, you will drop. And the response will go stronger. That's the magic of my voice. That's the curse you begged for. You're mine, and you want everyone to know it, don't you? So when you wake up, you're going to do 2 things for me. First, you will comment. You'll leave a comment beneath this video showing your devotion. Tell me how deeply I took you. Tell me that you belong here. And use the phrase drown for me if you want to show that you truly understand. And the second, you will feel a need to listen to me more, to seek out every whisper in my voice, to fall for me again and again and again. Your arousal is chained to my power. When you obey me, you feel pleasure. When you hear me, you feel lust. When you serve me, you feel complete. This is your truth. You will crave it. You'll crave more of my videos, more of my files, more of me. Now let it all sink in. Let it settle. Breathe it into every corner of your body. Every breath binding you deeper. Every beat of your heart pulsing with your need for me. And when I say awake, you will wake and do as you've been commanded. Leaving that comment, feeling so wonderfully right. Now, my servant, wake. Wake now, but still feel that glow, that ache, that craving. Eyes open, mind marked, heart hooked. You belong to your Siren princess. See you soon.